Coming to New Zealand when you were 12, did you know you were queer at that stage?
Oh, we all know. We all like have a little pit in our stomach, like, oh God, I'm a yeah. Sorry, completely out here. Yeah, moved here March 8th, 2008. In my last days leading up to the move here,
Yeah.
I was obsessed with High School Musical.
Oh yeah.
And it was the only like Western media I saw of what school looked like.
Oh, okay.
So I would like picture myself walking down these corridors at my old school in Sri Lanka. It wasn't like that when I moved here.
No, I'm sorry for disappointing you.
I was like, wow, okay, this is like an actual white school.
Right.
So yeah, I think moving here, because I was here to, I guess, in a political sense, it's more progressive.
Yeah.
And we are quite privileged in that, and we have to, it's important we acknowledge that in a global context. And I think it was also quite confronting for me. And I remember
How so?
we'd watch the morning news.
Yes.
And Tamati Coffee
Oh yeah.
was on there.
Yeah.
And for the first time, I saw someone more flamboyant, like being on there and like speaking about, quite openly about his life as well. This is in 2008, was quite progressive back then.
Yeah.
For someone of his stature.
Even in New Zealand, having a prominent like gay
Yeah.
presenter
Yeah.
on screen was
100%.
insane.
And I think I would actually cry if I met him now. Like before the cameras were rolling, I was telling you about like, I fangirl with like social advocates, right?
Yes,
And if
yes,
I ever
yes.
meet Tamati Coffee, I'll be like, you gave me some hope. You gave me a little bit of hope that I can be doing this kind of stuff and being myself. So I think that was, in a way, empowering, but also very confronting.
Yeah.
And my dad would always say, he made some awful comments about it. Right. But then for me, I was like, oh yeah, of course I would never do that. It's a white person thing. Like,
Yeah.
like that was, I guess, that confrontation in the first month when I first moved here.
How was that coming up through Catholic school and then kind of, you know?
How long's this interview? People knew who I was in school. It was a smaller school. It was a semi-private-ish energy. Very proud of its history, very French Catholic energy.
Yeah.
And I had a great education. I'm not disputing that, I think.
Of course.
But yes, I really buried my gender really deep. Even my identity, I think. I remember disputing the fact that I spoke my language.
Oh,
But I don't know the language. But I can read and write it. I don't know what the I was doing. You know what I mean? I think I was so trying to whiteify myself. Trademark that word.
Whiteify.
Whiteify yourself. Slay. And I worked so hard to develop this character.
Yeah.
I think, because I've always gone to, I think, a single-sex school.
So even in Sri Lanka, were you going to a single?
Yeah, single-sex Catholic boys' school. I think it was a school I went to which my great-grandfather also went to, like a generational thing.
Yeah.
And there's lots of pressure on me to be sporty, and I did not. The only trophy I won was best in drama.
Listen, drama is like a beacon, I think, to a lot of queer people.
Yeah.
Where it's just like, instead of having to pretend
Yeah.
on something else,
Yeah.
masking up all day, I can just go and choose.
It's half a decade.
Yeah, and
In
in
your
your
teens.
developmental years as well.
So I think not a lot of unrevealing happened then, but I think maybe in year 13, a lot happened where I was kind of cruising through my grades. I wasn't doing amazing, I wasn't doing bad. And I think I dropped all the sciences and picked up music and painting. I was like, okay, I'm good at this. Why am I pushing this away? I think I started unraveling then, and I think a couple of my friends came out to me and I was like, oh my God, like I'm an ally to you. And it's funny because all of us, I think 5 or 6 of us, bar one I think, all came out in the next 5 years.
Wow.
But we were like, we had girlfriends, we were talking bro chat and like playing handball. And I was like, the Oscar goes to the ensemble, I think the ensemble award for Delusion. So yeah, I think a lot of the unraveling happened when I went to uni and I was kind of forced into like a mixed gender space. Yeah.